back to Brooksville Friday podcast. New Year's Eve edition. Or New Year's Day, because technically this comes out on the 1st. New Year's Day edition. Remember, if you're on Spotify, like, subscribe. Like and follow, leave a review. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Share it. Look at our shorts. Eat my shorts. Edward's out.
Again.
Again. Oh my God. Rest in peace, Edward, dude.
Eduardo.
He's not dead. We just wanted to have a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
So the best movies of 2023 that you've seen, or actually, okay, let's do What If first because we just finished seeing
What
it.
If?
Season 1 review of What If. It was all right. Sorry, season 2. Season 2 review. It was all right. there was like 2 good episodes, three good episodes.
Yeah, I would say like it's 50-50 probably for me.
I feel like I don't know why the 1602 episode. I feel like I can barely remember, even though I just saw it. Like, because I feel like
Not
it didn't matter.
happens. Yeah, I was telling you yesterday. I was like, dude, nothing happens. Like it's all.
It's all fucking.
Like, just
filler.
watch the ending, you'll be alright.
Yeah. So 1602 is literally just filler for the last episode.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, Hella with the Ten Rings. I actually enjoyed that one a lot because I like the little Thor parallel, right? And of Odin being like, "You gotta learn mercy," and then she's like, "I learn mercy." And I thought from the title of the episode that she was gonna just get the 10 rings, so I was like, "Whoa, she's gonna be like a god killer or something." But now it made more sense, I guess, story wise, for her to, fall down when we.
My thing with that episode is like, isn't the leader of the Ten Rings like a dictator?
Yeah, but remember, he only fell in love with Hela because she was like kicking his ass, and he fell in love with his first GE or whoever her name was, because she also kicked his ass. Remember, he came with the 10 rings, and then she was like wind style, and then she fucked him up because she like took control of the rings for a second and then threw him back, and that's why he was like, oh shit, he likes to be dominated in bed apparently.
Yeah, I think the first wife is more like she's kinder, right? Like
yeah.
And then he stopped being a dictator after that. But Hela, I think he would just continue that. But with Hela, he actually went to go fight Thanos or something at the end.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. That was weird. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But, the episode was good. I liked it. Yeah, I liked the episodes that basically recreated kind of the story, but did their own thing on it.
With a twist.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There was another one that did that. It was kind of like the Guardians one too, the one with Peter Quill.
Oh yeah, what if Peter Quill attacked the Avengers?
That was and it was like the old school Avengers, like Golden Age kind of. That's cool. I wish that by the end of this, they kind of do fold some storylines from this into the original, like so we have an origins of a Golden Age of Marvel, So I think their plan after this saga is to do like a hard reset.
I don't know, because it's not going to be Kang anymore. They took Kang's name off of the movie. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what it's, because it was going to be called Kang Dynasty, but now it's just Avengers 5.
Because it's contracted that he's the only one that can play Kang.
Is he?
Yeah.
Through what year? Huh.
Just whatever he's in, yeah.
All right, well, they said that he's going to take a much smaller part, and they're going to be bringing back an old villain, which we think is Ultron.
You think Ultron?
Yeah, because
you think they're gonna bring back Ultron?
Yeah, dude, why not?
No, I think they said Doom.
No, they said old villain. They literally said an old villain.
Really?
Dr. Doom. Yeah. Ooh. So imagine Ultron being like, I survived because I made a backup of myself, or it's just some dumb shit like.
Well, there's already been like Easter eggs of him coming back.
Well, no, we don't know, right? But I'm saying he's like, oh, I put myself on a USB stick or some dumb shit. Yeah, because I remember he fried all of him off of the internet, but we don't see that he fried all of the copies, Or also, it was kind of left ambiguous if he destroyed them or not at the end of that one.
Or if like AIM brings him back or something.
Exactly. And they're just like, oh, we found this flash drive, we plugged it in. Nope, it had Ultron in it, and then it's like GG. Like the first version of Ultron, whatever it is.
Creator was Hank Pym. Maybe he does something to do with it.
I don't know. We'll see.
Fuck, I don't know where I have like a crazy fucking cough.
Probably the allergies.
Voice. Yeah. Right.
Wait, how long ago did you take your allergy medicine?
This one's kind of weak, I think. So probably gonna take another one.
Do you want the other one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pause. Oh, okay. You have the medicine on you. Just kidding. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to run and get the medicine for you. I have your medicine. He's got the plug. You got the plug. Yeah. So they said an older villain. Again, probably most likely the Ultron, because that way they can actually have.
I don't want Hela to come back. That was fucking sick. But she's not like a universe.
She's like
standing-
exactly. She's
Yeah.
like technically dead, right? 'Cause she's in hell now after she got killed by Searcher, right?
Well,
That little
was,
green
like,
flash.
There, it was destroyed, but they never like seen a body. You know what I mean?
No, I know, but the fact that she gets like engulfed in his flame because he reaches the eternal flame or whatever, right, and becomes the
Right.
and he
Um,
does Ragnarok.
Okay.
How like she could be trapped in hell or whatever, right?
Mhm.
But how
It-
much more concise of a death do you get than being
old villain?
engulfed?
But that could be universe spanning. Yeah, Ultron, maybe Ego.
I don't know if Ego would come back.
I think Ego would come back.
Or what if they're tricking us and they're like, oh, you guys have heard of Celestials. You know who else is a Celestial? Fucking the World Eater. What's his name? Oh, I
Like
forget.
Galactus.
Yeah.
I think he kind of is.
No, because he is a Celestial, right?
Yeah, he is.
That's what I'm saying. So they're like, technically we said old villain, Celestial,
Mhm.
and
And they
Galactus
introduced
is-
Fantastic Four.
yeah. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, Fantastic Four's coming out before Avengers, right?
I think so. Yeah, the
Okay.
same year as Secret Wars. I think earlier in the year or the year before.
And they did fucking horribly with the lead up to Secret Wars, which should have been the fucking Secret Invasion. So now it's like Secret Invasion was so dog shit. Like, how are they gonna do Secret Wars but not fuck it up? You know, even worse.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, Rhodey was a Skrull this whole time, and like we still don't know when Rhodey was really a Skrull because he was still in a hospital gown. And so they were like, is it before he actually regained use of his legs? How long has it been? And does that take away from his endgame thing,
It's
or
just-
was it a routine
yeah.
thing in the hospital?
Right now it's just everything's fucked. Everything's just stupid.
Everything is fucked.
That's why I think they need a hard reset. And like I just want them to be like, all right, hard reset. We're to stay comic strict. Like imagine comic strict.
I don't know what
Actual like they actually have
So-
everybody in their 25 and they actually grow up like 10 years, 35. And like then you have like legit Iron Man, a legit Iron Man, like a legit Captain America. Like that'd be cool.
Mhm.
I mean like basically reset.
I
So you
don't
can have
know.
like comic accurate, Fantastic Four, X-Men,
because
Avengers.
you still have you still have X-Men, you still have
Yeah.
Fantastic Four that have yet to be introduced, right? With
Right.
plans to introduce them. So there's still a bunch of characters that we know,
Yeah.
but haven't. We don't need like obscure characters just yet. But
Mm.
they're gonna throw in whoever they want when they're like, okay,
Yeah.
if hey, we need to.
because right now it's in shambles. Everything is all fucked.
I wouldn't say it's in shambles, but it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. It's
The
been a pretty
last good
disappointing
thing
year.
What was the last good thing? It
I
was,
like Quantumania and I like Captain Marvel. There was nothing wrong with Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
Captain
those
Marvel was
movies
like a
were
solid
fine,
movie.
but they weren't Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
They were not. That's true. Because Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was like, but also Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is the third movie,
So was Quantumania.
and in finishing up a storyline that was going 1, 2, 3 with their growth, right?
Mm.
Quantumania was kind of like, because even Ant-Man and the Wasp,
Kind of weaved in between.
yeah,
the
Ant-Man and the Wasp
sagas,
was
yeah.
kind of like, but now you know how they're gonna fix Infinity War,
Mm.
and then I mean, yeah, fucking
Yeah.
Quantumania was like, and now we know the lead up, but I think that's what helped Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, because even James Gunn himself, he said, I don't want to throw in a character just for the sake of a character. I want him to have purpose in the story.
Yeah.
So that's why even though he threw Adam in the first one, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a studio going, hey, throw this guy in, like studio note. But then it came out, and he did have eventually a bigger role in the story in number 3.
Mm.
So it's not just like, I'm just throwing them in just to throw them in. The Ravagers all served a purpose. Yeah, they were cameos, but they were still serving a purpose within the story, not just going, hi, I'm here. They were like, no, we're here with Yondu's growth and whatnot,
Do you think
and then
if
his
they do a
death.
fourth one, that will be like,
Volume 4?
yeah, no, I don't think it'll be Volume 4 because they're not James Gunn anymore. It'll probably be like Guardians of the Galaxy, New Beginnings or something. Like some.
The Return of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah. But he said to be fair, these Guardians are never going to be together again for a while, right? Now I don't want to say ever again. But yeah, Drax is done playing him, and
Dave Bautista.
yeah, Batista's done playing him. I don't know if anyone else is done playing them, but it seems like everyone else is fine with the
I think
contracts and
a
stuff.
few of them are gonna leave to the new DC universe.
Well, he's already been eyeing, and also
I think Mantis is.
Batista. No, wasn't she already in there? She was already in the DC universe. No,
What is she?
Other way around. Ratcatcher was in Volume 3.
Right.
I'm thinking of it the other way, right? But no, she was the lady Deathstroke or whatever in
She was.
Mantis. No, just kidding. I'm thinking of the boys, because Kimiko was in
really? I didn't know
Kimiko
that.
was in the first Suicide Squad.
Cool.
as the little the one with the killer sword,
Yeah,
the
what's her
soul of
name?
her dead brother. I don't even remember. That's how like unmemorable
Bloodshot
the
or
first.
no, something like that.
I
Like
don't know. Bloodshot,
Soul Stealer.
Soul
I
Stealer.
don't know, something like that. But yeah. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, so damn cat. No.
I know. She's so distracting.
Okay.
She's sitting just off frame. So, the old villain that's going to be in the new Avengers. Ultron. I mean,
Who was like back in the day?
I don't know.
Maybe Justin Hammer.
Oh shit!
Maybe.
I didn't even think of Justin Hammer, and we saw him in What If.
Yeah,
His
he
his
was in
episode
What
was
If.
pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like Die Hard. Dude.
Yeah, it
I
was
just
literally.
seen Die Hard for the first time this year.
You
it was
did?
good.
You've
Yeah.
never seen it before?
They had it as a re-release in the movie theater, and I went. It was pretty good.
Oh, okay. It's funny. I recently saw it at like I want to say like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Because I know all the references and stuff, but I didn't
Right.
know like
They
the
did a whole
movie.
episode about it on Rick and Morty and stuff.
Yeah. But okay, I think the episode came out after I'd already seen it. To be fair, so I was like, hey, I understood that reference, you know. But the first time I saw it, because I saw all the people being like, oh, did you know that when they let go of Snape's actor, that they told him to count down from 3, and then they let him go on 2, so he's like genuinely shocked when he's falling from
What the fuck?
from the crane,
Oh,
or well, you know,
Yeah, I
during
forget
the
Snape
shot.
was in it, dude.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Alan
good.
Rickman. I just keep calling them the other characters' names because I keep forgetting their fucking actual
I
names.
was watching. I was like, the other guy looks like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. You know what I'm talking about? The Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, the blonde one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I've got my henchman Dahmer on the side, and yeah. Also, you know why cats sit on cardboard?
What?
Because it holds the heat. So she sit on that because it's holding the heat for her. Even though, dumbass, I have a fucking blanket right there next to her, and she doesn't fucking sit on it. Cats would rather sit inside the boxes than on actual fucking
Right.
like blankets or pillows and stuff. It's the
Nice.
dumbest thing. Like I'll literally have to force her. I'll sit her down and like pet her until she warms up on the blanket, and then she'll like sit there fucking finally. But 99% of the time she's like, oh, I'm gonna sit over here on the cardboard. But then again, she's an outdoor cat, so cardboard's probably all she knew. You know,
Mm.
she was a stray. She's no longer a stray. That's Sasha.
Yeah, let's give it one more guess, and then we'll move on to the other topic.
It's gonna be Rhino, dude. Has to be Rhino.
Right now.
Multiversal.
Okay, let's go to
Yeah.
those.
Avengers 1 was Loki. Thanos,
Ooh.
he's done,
Maybe
right?
Red Skull? I like some Red Skull, dude.
But he's good now, and he's like a
How is he
guardian of the
good?
stone. Remember?
That doesn't make him good.
Okay, he's neutral, not good, but he's just neutral. He's like, I guide others to the treasure I cannot possess.
Yeah, but now it's
and blah, blah,
gone.
blah.
So what's his purpose?
He fucked off. I don't know.
Yeah, back to Earth, dude.
No. Back to Earth. Oh. What about
Now he has cosmic powers, maybe.
because he would have attacked the other ones. I mean,
Okay, what else?
I'm trying. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Because Zemo is good, sort of now. The
Not
the
really.
collector.
Didn't
What's
he
her
like
fucking
betray
name?
them?
I don't think so, because he was trying to stop the flag smashers too. Because he was like, "That is not how you solve the world." What's her fucking name? The Collector, or the Baroness, or whatever the fucking name was. What's her face? How Sharon Carter for some reason turned into a supervillain. The Power Broker.
Yeah,
The Power Broker. But she might just come back in season 2 of Falcon and Winter Soldier. So we'll see.
Mm.
Or in the fucking movie that everyone's like, oh my god, they're doing reshoots again for Captain America, the New World Order.
Yeah,
and we don't know what's going
Not that
on.
great either. I don't think.
I don't
hope
know.
so. I hope it's good.
I know, because it's like, yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be a good movie, but then it's like, because Captain America 1, is a good movie. Captain America 2 is like peak cinema.
Oh yeah.
Captain America 3 is just Avengers 2.5, so it's not really a Captain America movie.
Was
I
it
mean-
even called New World Order anymore?
I think it was because it was
Changed
called
titles.
it was called Serpent Society.
Really?
Yeah. No. Just kidding. That was Captain America
No,
3.
now it's
That's
Brave New
Captain
Hope.
America
Now it's Brave New Hope.
3. Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Yes. It's not New World Order anymore.
Sorry, Brave New World. Brave New
New
World.
World,
Brave
yeah,
New World.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it was supposed to be called New World Order, and now it's being called Brave New World.
Yeah. Which is crazy. That's yeah.
It's just a
dude.
reference to Brave
What's
New
going
World, the
on,
book.
Because they were like the spearhead of like the great like
I mean, the
cinematic universe.
The writer's
dude.
strike fucked up everything because they couldn't market Captain Marvel. They couldn't market half the other movies. Like, imagine if they'd actually been able to do like hype for it, because nobody was hyped for it. Like, dude, Aquaman 2 came out fucking last week, and I haven't seen it because I wasn't hyped for it because I haven't seen anything about
I
it.
feel like they're kind of trying to bury it now.
I mean, they're like, James Wan, here's your fucking second Aquaman movie, and then you're done. That's it.
Yeah, he's a good director though. He is a good director.
Yeah, he was doing the original Annabelle, and he's had his Annabelle doll in all of the DC movies and all his other movies
Really?
also. And
Cool.
yeah,
He did Saw,
Shazam
he
2.
did Insidious.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first Saw.
He's like producer of like all the fucking the Nun movies. Like he you know,
Yeah.
he's a part of a lot.
The Conjuring universe. That's what
Conjuring
it's called.
also, yeah.
The fucking Conjuring cinematic universe.
Half of them are good. Half of them are bad.
The
Really bad.
Nun, dog shit.
The
The
Nun
Nun
2,
2, dog
Great.
shit.
Great.
It was dog shit.
That was my
Okay,
honorable
let's
mention.
pivot. Let's
Okay,
pivot
so
to let's pivot to the Nun 2, and then we'll go on your other ones.
Okay.
Why? How could you possibly have thought
'Cause
the Nun 2 was good cinema?
It does something that I really want to do with horror movies is taking every opportunity to get the scare. Right? A lot of movies are like creaking or like a loud maybe a jump scare and nothing happens for like a minute, and then like 30 minutes in there's like a scare, 30 minutes later another scare. I want every opportunity to make you feel like on your seat,
But
like,
then
like on the corner of your seat.
What happens when that tension is broken the first time, and then you've diluted the tension the entire movie to the point where I'm watching it, I'm just going, okay.
Well, when
okay,
you buy a ticket to
okay,
see a scary
okay.
movie, you want to be scared.
Exactly. That's
you
what I want.
do not want to wait
No.
30 minutes
No.
for character buildup and then, oh, a little snake popped out.
How
like,
about
no,
this?
that's terrible.
How about
I want
this?
constant scares.
How does it compare to Hereditary?
I hate Hereditary.
You're
I
fucking
fucking
stupid.
hate
You're
Hereditary.
fucking
dude.
stupid. Hereditary was so amazing.
It's the worst. It's not that great.
That was
that's
legit.
my number one hot take.
Legit.
It's the most overrated scary movie of all
Nope,
time.
nope, nope. I'd say
Overrated.
Midsummer probably.
Midsummer's great. That's my favorite. That same director.
I know.
Same director.
Avi Aster and
Yeah, I love Midsommar.
A24.
Midsummer's dope.
But
oh my god.
But I'm telling you, dude, fucking Hereditary was a fucking mind fuck, dude. Because it's like
How?
it was so good. What do you mean?
How? It's just
It
fucking
had- it was-
Rosemary's Baby.
No,
It's
no,
the
no.
same plot.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
a
not.
cult takes the child to become the child of Satan or whatever.
Okay, then you
same
have that
plot.
in Jason. You have that in fucking
Yeah,
like a
it's
billion other
it's a
movies.
Basic fucking cliche plot.
A stranger comes to town. A hero's journey. There's
Get
only
outta
2
here.
stories.
Oh my
Shut the
God.
fuck
No,
up. Hereditary
it's so,
was great.
It's so slow burn for what?
No, because
Like,
it's
you,
no that
you see the signs and like, oh,
That-
that's so scary. I see something in
that-
the background.
that
oh.
is high tension,
terrible.
and it's like you gotta pay
How?
attention to the movie.
It's
You
not
can't be
really-
like
it's
I'm gonna
high
be on my
suspense
phone.
And then it's not horror.
No, but it is a horror movie because it's like it feels so real for that first half of the movie until you're slowly realizing in the second half of the movie how the cult was directing them, and then you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go back and watch it again to see, and then you start noticing the
Then
details.
watch Rosemary's Baby.
No.
Watch fucking Paranormal Activity because they do it in Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity
yes,
is
they
not
do.
a cult
Yes,
thing
it
where they're
is.
like
It's a cult thing.
the first movie.
The,
No, shut the fuck up. The first
It's about
movie.
ghosts in the first one. Whatever.
Ghost
And
in
then
the
they
first-
pivot to like this whole thing with the
No.
marked ones. You know what I mean? Well, it's another cult
Never
thing.
seen any. I've only seen Paranormal Activity 1. That's all I need.
Whatever.
That one was the only good
whole
one.
Overarch, like the whole thing is about basically the same thing. A cult.
Yeah, because
But
they're
they
like,
wanna possess the
yeah,
child
they're like
and-
number 5. They're like, we're sacrificing him to the Pipikaka gods because we secretly
Yeah.
fucking marked your house by taking a shit in the front lawn in 1862, and then we buried it, and like, it's just the
Yeah.
dumbest shit ever. By the time you get to the 5th
I
or
don't
6th
know.
movie,
I think
But Hereditary?
is like I
Why?
watched it 3-4 times. I'm
So
like,
you're
it's
fucking
fine. It's
stupid.
fine. It's like not.
I watched it in theaters when I got out. It was like 2 a.m. and me and my group of friends were like, what the fuck? It was crazy. It
Wait,
was
hold on.
so
What's
good.
your number one scary movie then?
Number 1 scary movie.
Or if ballpark.
Okay, I'm like, because yeah, Hereditary is pretty up there. Oh, no. Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Okay,
the original.
that's in my top 3. For
That's my number 1.
sure.
Oh,
It has to be because that
Dude.
one constant scares.
no, not the
Oh
fucking
my God.
fear.
Once shit happens,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
continually pops off
Exactly.
and makes you want to like, oh shit,
But how
you're on the edge of your seat.
he's
every
so
fucking-
imposing. Like he
Oh,
doesn't have
he's very
he doesn't have
imposing,
to
yeah.
do anything scary per
Yeah.
se. It's just him effort. Like the girl, she's like struggling with the door, and he just goes, boom, like it's nothing. You're like, oh fuck, like I'm getting goosebumps, dude, because he's
So I
oh.
think something like a fun fact. It was like he was so like it was a lot of shit on him,
Yeah.
right? And the girl was just her in like shorts and a shirt or whatever, and
Yeah.
she was having trouble outpacing him.
Yeah.
That's how fucking
Yeah.
strong the actor was.
In a parallel to that, in Terminator 2, the cop actor
Yeah.
he had to slow
He
down because he
studied
caught
how
up
to
to the
run,
dirt
right?
bike.
Yeah.
He was running too fast.
Yeah. And he was like
That's
a
so
robot
funny.
run too. Like
Yeah.
he learned how to
The
run that way.
No, and he also learned to not blink whenever he was on camera. He never blinks on camera. That's nuts.
Super good. Yeah.
That's
Really good movie.
Terminator 2 is like my probably top 5 action films.
Oh,
action films. But okay.
Definitely.
Back to horror.
Okay, horror.
For sure, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like
Okay.
number one. Oh, so good.
For me, House of a Thousand Corpse is up
I
there.
haven't seen that one.
You gotta watch it.
Probably.
That's Rob Zombie.
Mm.
It's pretty good, man.
Saw is probably in my top 10 also.
Dude, Saw's in my
the
top
original,
10.
the original
Yeah.
Saw.
Alien
was a
is in my
fucking
top
mind-
10.
Really?
The original
Okay,
Alien.
because that one, yeah, okay. Alien is a horror movie. Aliens is an action movie.
They're all like sci-fi mixed with horror, mixed with like
Well, no, because Alien, the first one has more suspense and like
Yeah,
terror
it
because
really does,
you don't
yeah.
see it. You know,
Mhm.
it's like the
Okay, I gotta rewatch Aliens.
yeah. Because Aliens is more of like we're gonna fuck you up, aliens. You know, you
Okay,
came to the wrong
so-
ship, blood.
So yeah, Nun 2. The Nun 2,
Okay.
it's just a constant like
It's not though.
okay. I think
It's
it also
cheap.
redeems the original Nun. 'Cause it redeems the original Nun. Not so much because it's a bad movie. It is a bad movie, but it makes the plot make kind of sense.
It doesn't though because you actually see at the end of the first Nun movie,
Mm.
they're like, "Oh, look over here, Frenchie, he's being exorcised,"
Right.
and they're like, "Duh-duh-duh-duh-duh," and then they defeat the demon in the second movie. So when does he get exorcised, or are they retconning that?
Mm. It is.
Answer me
no
that,
doubt,
James
It is
Wan.
a bad movie. It is a bad movie. But like the whole thing about like, yeah, you're right.
Okay, but do you think Nun 2 is better than Nun 1?
Of course.
Okay,
it's
okay,
way
that's what
better.
you're
It's
saying.
way better. It's.
I don't know, because Nun. I feel like the first Nun movie, because of the way the horror was like oh, the nuns themselves aren't able to keep themselves pure or whatever, and so they have to kill themselves. Like I was like, whoa, okay, interesting concept, but it kind of lost me when it's like I got the blood of Christ.
That's
And
how the
it's like,
second one started, right? How a bunch of nuns were killing themselves.
Yeah,
that's what the second
the
one
same
started.
thing. No. I think it
Yeah.
was just that.
or a bunch of them were dying,
Yeah,
and they were
it
following
was
the
random,
trail. Remember?
random people. Yeah, random people were dying. Oh,
No, because it starts with a priest
Yes.
setting himself on fire or, some
Yeah.
shit, or hanging himself
Yeah.
or some shit. So yeah.
see, you can't even remember because it
No,
was that bad.
I
of a
know
movie.
the movie. It's good. It's a good movie.
Okay.
What else?
But
was it?
but the
go on.
Nun 2, I like. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. When I came out, I was like,
I love because they got pivots in between like scenes and like the energy continues to stay. Like it goes from like okay, we're trying
It
to find like
doesn't, though.
where like who done it. Then it kind of goes to like there's like a creepy scene where they go into like this abandoned part of the church that
Mhm.
the young boy died in.
oh yeah.
You know that part.
That was a good scene.
Like,
that was
whoa,
probably the
holy shit.
highlighted scene.
And you
That
see
was
like
nuts.
things, the statues are covered up, so you think there's always like a sense of like
Yeah.
something's gonna come.
That was
And
probably the most tense
yeah,
scene.
tense scenes, and there's like suspense. If you feel yourself like one thing with movies is like putting yourself in the actual eyes of the character,
Mhm.
and if you're there in that situation, you're fucking terrified.
That's how I was with Hereditary though, because it's like, dude, the
What
guilt,
character would you connect with?
the guilt of the no. So I felt so bad for the son
Okay.
being resented by the mom because it wasn't his fault. It was technically the mom's fault, but the mom's taking. Like she's projecting that onto the son and taking it out on him anyway,
Okay.
because she's so caught up in the grief and trying to be like, no, I, it wasn't my fault, and then she tries to overcompensate by trying to communicate back to the daughter, or well, we find out is like the demon Paimon or whatever, right? But it wasn't the son's fault. If the mom and the girl didn't even want to go, because the mom was like, go with him to the party, and she's like, I don't want to go, and she's like, see, she doesn't even want to go. Like I'm going with my friends, and the mom's like, just take her, be nice, right? But she didn't mean to. Fucking set off the chain of events where she eats the nuts. She's sticking her head out, the dead deer, and I'm never gonna forget that fucking
Right.
sound, dude.
Maybe
in the
yeah,
theater.
the cinematic thing gave
But
you more.
it
of
was
like
good.
It's all right.
It was
It's
great.
alright.
Maybe
I like the
because it's on theaters.
overarching theme of like it is hereditary. Like it's more like family trauma kind of things.
Yes, the
So-
entire thing
Yeah,
is
but
about
how-
family
okay.
trauma.
And then kind of like that's scary. It's not scary. Like it's not
It's
scary.
It was though, because so like all of those scenes where he's like he's looking in the back, or he refuses to look in the back seat. that fucking lead up after the splat and the lead up to seeing her head. Those like 5 minutes are peak. That was the fucking peak, right? Besides the ending peak,
Right.
but that was fucking perfect. Of where he just gets up, he tries to look in the back, and he can't even look in the rearview mirror. He just goes into bed and sits down, and then you just see like the time pass. And then the mom's like, I'm going, blah, blah. And then she starts screaming. Oh, my God. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. That's how fucking good those 5 minutes are right there.
it's in its own category of its own. It's not a horror movie.
It is a horror movie, dude.
How?
It's definitely yes.
The only scary couple scenes
it's like a family drama. It's like a family drama in the first half, and then it turns into the horror movie in the second half. Because even I was like, wait, what is like the supernatural stuff happening? But then you slowly start seeing it happen, where it's like he thinks he sees his sister, and he's like. But it's like, is that really horror or is that supernatural? And then by the end, it just goes, it fucking takes off. The movie's like this.
It's just not my cup
of tea.
And then, that's my thing. It's not my cup of tea.
Because by the end, when the mom's sawing her own fucking head off with the piano wire, come on. Yeah. Come on.
I watched the original Jaws.
I did too. Legit? This year. Like 2 months ago.
Yeah. That one's great. Fucking scary.
I wouldn't call it a horror movie, to be fair, but it was definitely I would call it like suspense, like a drama.
I was like, holy shit.
And also, fuck the mayor for being like, open it up again. We're gonna lose our money. Oh, guess what's gonna happen if you let people fucking die on your thing? And when they killed the kid in like the first fucking, he was like the first death. I was like, they actually killed the child.
They should have like, because the girl that could have been chalked up to an accident.
No. But I like that in like. Okay, we'll say scary movies, right? Like, not it doesn't have to be traditional horror or whatever. Yeah. But in It, which is a horror movie, when they kill the kid in like the first 10 minutes too, I'm like, oh, this is a serious movie where he bites the kid's arm off, and I was like, okay, he's gonna pull him in there. We're not gonna see it, but we fucking see
you like prefer the original It or the remake It?
I haven't seen the original one, but I know that Tim Curry. They're like, oh, he's really good in that one. But the 5 minutes of the scene that I saw on YouTube, because where he's like, come on, Georgie, why don't you come in and join me in the sewer?
Goofy,
exactly. Like,
so,
it's campy.
I think there's elements of both that I love.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I prefer the original. But I like the new ones. I prefer the original though.
The first reboot was a lot better than the second movie. But maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just because I got attached to the kids. It was. But I still like the first one. You know, maybe it's the whole like, the original one's always better, except for Terminator. But yeah, it's
those movies are really good.
Yeah, for sure. But Jaws again.
Oh, Jaws
was a great movie.
It has to be in my top 10 because it's the first like blockbuster, summer blockbuster.
Okay,
and it made Steven Spielberg a household name. Like he really did. And without that, like there wouldn't be a summer blockbuster thing.
The trend
we
of that.
Have that, yeah.
And without that, we wouldn't have the Meg 2, The Trench.
Oh god, I actually heard that wasn't bad.
Dude, bad. I was gonna say I heard that too, where they're like, it was actually decent. And I'm like, wait, what? Jason Statham punching a megalodon.
Yeah, it just sounds like a meme, but people liked it. I gotta check it out.
Where he's like, you're not gonna get me today, cunt. It's like, oh well, I paid $10 to see him.
One? I don't think he was in the first one, right? The Meg.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the whole point, but that they call him in the second movie, because in the second movie they're like, oh, we're here at like Paradise Cove and something's eating the people, and it's like, so Jaws again, right? Yeah. But it's like, no, it's not Jaws because it's a megalodon. Ooh, but it's Jaws.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, then they call him in because he's an expert. He's already killed a Meg before. But they're like, this Meg is like no Meg, like no other. And then Meg Griffin comes out.
Meg Griffin.
Megatron.
Can I get my phone? It should be charged enough. I want to see my list. List.
Checking it twice. Did your phone die?
It's dead.
Dude. You're at 65%.
Oh shit! You serious?
That's why you get a fast charger. You can buy that fast charger for like $20 on Amazon. I have like 4 of them in the house because I'm like, one for me, one over here, one in the other room, one in the other room.
You're never close to
straight up
50%.
84.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm prepared, but only
to a T. To
an extent. I'm prepared when I'm like gonna leave the house and stuff, and I was gonna leave the house earlier today. That's why. But
you have a brick, like a portable charger?
I do down here, but it's fully charged because yesterday for paintball, right?
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Like if I know I'm gonna be going somewhere doing something, I always charge my phone to like 100. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, because I know that'll last most of the day. But let's check your list. See who's been naughty and nice.
Okay, so. Okay, so honorable mention was The Nun 2 because I liked it, dude. I didn't think it was like for horror movies. Like I think it's kind of hard to like not be scary, but like nowadays, like here's another thing.
It's not hard to be a good horror movie because the new Saw movie was great.
Really?
We'll touch. Wait, you never saw it?
I didn't see it.
It was actually really good, dude. I liked it, and I'm shitting on all the horror movies for being really bad nowadays. That I was pleasantly surprised. It was. I was like, oh shit, that was
I
so
love the
good.
first 3, and then I just because it's
Yeah.
set in between,
Yeah,
those, right?
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But like I get it too. I was like, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like, okay, though, how can we
Okay.
get more disgusting? But this one was like great, solid story. You
Nice.
still had your body horror elements and the suspense and stuff. But when he like fucking outsmarts them, and you're like, what the fuck? He knew. I already knew this thing the entire time. It was already planned. Like always. Like in the first one, that reveal of him being like, I was here the whole time, and they're like, ah. But
Damn.
but
Okay.
it's hard to be a good horror movie. You were saying?
All right. So my top 3 for this year, that movies that came out this year. I just
Oh,
that.
okay. 2023.
Oppenheimer,
Great.
Godzilla -1,
Okay.
really fucking good,
Haven't
and then the Iron Claw, which I
Iron-
just seen
you
these last
just
2,
saw.
but these are so fucking good.
Yeah,
like
they're that good.
Yeah, they were that good. It just
Okay.
topped the list because
Okay.
Iron Claw is like generational trauma kind of thing, where it's like
Mm.
expectations and like
Yeah.
and just
They're like, we're a family. You gotta go into the family
you
business.
gotta wrestle, you
Yeah.
gotta fucking risk your life and your neck and your fucking
Your
you
neck,
gotta
your
watch
back,
the
your
movie.
pussy, your crack,
Yeah,
man.
dude,
Everything.
like it's really tough. That's a good movie. Like halfway through, it's like, oh, like everybody's wrestling, everybody's gonna win
It's
the
like, we're
world championship,
superstars.
and then
Woo.
like it's
Okay.
everything collapses.
Yeah.
After a minute. Okay, and then Godzilla -1. It's just
Yep.
like an original Godzilla Toho film,
Mm-hmm.
just in the modern day with like color, and it's like I feel like in the new Godzilla movies, they're kind of making him the hero. They're kind of making him like, oh, like
He's
like,
misunderstood.
He has a human side,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
But this one, he's a pure monster
Yeah.
that just wants to fuck shit up.
That's
and it's
hilarious.
so scary. It's,
yeah.
it's fucking-
Okay.
and then
I want to see
the
it.
beginning of the
now.
movie starts in 1945. So when the world's
World
war's
War.
ending, yeah. So and then he's small. He's kind of like the size of like a 2-story building.
Mhm.
But then by the end, he's like skyscraper tall. So in
Yeah.
the 2 years that in the movie's timeline, he
Uh-huh.
grows like crazy
Yeah.
tall.
That's hilarious.
He has a nuclear power, but he also has
Nuclear.
Yeah, sorry. He also has regeneration.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
he's fucking pretty powerful.
All
It's,
right.
it's a good
All right.
movie, good story,
All right.
good characters. The characters
I'll
are
watch
some of my favorite things, dude. It's like a traditional cast of like good characters, like Goonies type level type shit.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like there's one of everybody, like a smart guy, a dumb guy, a fucking
Yeah.
kid, a fucking the hero,
The classic,
the good girl. You know,
the
and then
classic
it makes
spread.
you want. I was like, damn, this is a fucking perfect movie. This
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
one of the most like a Star Wars or fucking Jaws or like one of those movies they could classify as a perfect movie. You know,
I don't know if Star Wars is a perfect
the New
movie,
Hope.
but I,
A New Hope.
yeah, I
it's
got
it's
what
up
you
there
mean.
with like it's up
Is
there
it
with
though?
like
Is it
The
though because of
Godfather. It's up
nostalgia?
there.
I would not put that up
No,
to the
not
Godfather.
as good,
Okay,
but
okay,
as an
okay.
example of like the
Good cinema.
formulaic,
Good
like,
cinema.
what a movie should be. Like when you expect to go to the movie and see a good movie, it's like that's like
Yeah.
all right. Like it has everything you want in a movie. Right?
A New Hope, not Skywalker's whatever thing.
No, A New Hope. The original A New Hope
Yeah.
is like one of those like
Not the remastered version where they threw in CGI because George Lucas was like, CGI these fools.
Jesus.
And then Jabba the Hutt's like all wonky and shit, dude. The puppets age way better.
Yeah. And then and then Oppenheimer, of course, like
Dude,
just Christopher Nolan, dude. I just like
Not-
anything Christopher Nolan is fucking
I didn't even think Christopher Nolan. I mean, fucking Oppenheimer, the Cillian Murphy.
the cast, the acting,
or Killian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy, yeah. The story of like not the story, but what's it? The moral like
The moral question, the
yeah,
morality of the
yeah.
it's like,
And then, like-
should he have done it? Should he
Right.
not have done it? This is the whole point of the program. He knew from the beginning, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, he knew what he could do for sure. And then like just the Christopher Nolan spin towards the last like 30 minutes of how like it refers back to everything, but then the timeline's all kind of warped and it kind of like refers to itself and like all background characters that you wouldn't expect to like.
turns
play a
out he
big
was the
role.
fucking spy, or
Yeah,
like
like,
turns
yeah.
out he's gonna testify, and
Yeah,
then
the guy that was testifying. Yep,
and then Iron
yeah.
Man's sitting there going, fuck.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Iron Man's probably gonna win supporting cast, or he's gonna be up there.
He was-
I think
he was
Zac
crazy.
Efron and the Iron Claw is gonna win Best Actor this year.
Oh,
That's how good he was in this fucking
is he
movie.
gonna beat Killian Murphy?
Yes.
Really?
He's better than Cillian Murphy.
Dude, Killian Murphy's fucking face,
telling
like
you.
half of the movie was just like his facial expressions, and he was just going like,
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah, he was a big name in the big movie. Yeah,
Okay.
they made almost $1 billion. That's fine.
all right. So your top 5 to win the Oscar is gonna be Cillian Murphy, Barbie.
Fuck. No, Iron Claw.
Iron
Because
Claw.
A24 is building up a reputation to like compete with these other like film studios.
They already are.
They already are.
They already
They're dropping like 3
are.
movies a year at least, and they've like no, they're going to
And you're like
5, 10
yeah,
now.
they're like, I want to be in the A24 movie. Like
Dude.
they had Pearl, they had X, they had
Hereditary, Midsommar, fucking Iron Claw, fucking.
No, but for
The
this
Green
year,
Knight. Just this year.
Oh yeah, no, they have a bunch.
They have a shitload of movies, and they're just every year they're dropping like 10 movies now. It's crazy. You cannot watch every one of their movies now. They're ramping.
You're not
up.
allowed to.
They're not allowed to.
If
First
you
of
watch
all.
2 A24 movies, that's your limit.
Yeah.
For normal
But,
mortals.
yeah, no, I think best actor this year, like I think Zac Efron could win it for this because he's
Alright.
that fucking good.
Yeah.
dude.
All right. All I remember
So
is
good.
get your hit in the game. Get your hit in the game. But then I saw his jawline in that
Okay.
one
What-
promo.
What's his name that does the Batman? He was able to fucking Robert Pattinson.
Robert
Dude,
Pattinson. You're right.
He killed
You're
it.
right.
So if anybody could change
You're
their look,
right.
dude, come on.
And as like a young Batman too,
Yeah.
even though he's like
Ooh.
30 something already. But
Yeah, that's young for like
For a
being
Batman?
for being famous.
Dude,
30 something.
He's been famous since he was like 18. To be fair.
No, I meant like, but think about it. Comedians, actors, they all get big when they're like 40, dude.
No, some comedians start when they're 40, dude. It's
Mm.
nuts. Or start when they're 30, and then they're like, oh, I've been in here for 10 years.
But
I'm
it takes
getting
like
it big
20 years
finally.
to get big. You know what I mean?
No,
At least, yeah.
But you have to also be good. It's not just like because like there's some comedians where they're like, yeah, they've been doing this for like 35 years. Like, who the fuck is this? And it's like because they don't market themselves or they don't
It's
play
like
the
a friend
system.
of a
Whatever
bunch
it
of
is.
comedians.
Yeah, and they're like, oh my god, he's like the funniest guy I know. It's like, then why does he have any specials? Like,
Right. Why is
oh, well,
he
because
doing
he just
anything?
doesn't want it. I don't know, man. But then again, we do have like Brendan Schaub with specials, so
Yeah,
because he's
I don't know.
yeah,
So bad movies this year.
bad movies.
The Menu.
You're fucking stupid.
You didn't like
that
The
was
Menu?
amazing. I loved it.
liked
I
The
loved
Menu?
it. I loved it.
You
I
like
loved
The
it. You're a
Menu?
fucking idiot if you don't
Why?
understand the
It's
movie.
So bad.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Walk me through how The Menu was bad. The Menu was fucking amazing. Shut the
Why?
fuck
Okay,
up.
tell me why you think it's good.
It's like a fucking masterclass in the way he's like, this is like the whole point of the movie is like, this is not just something flashy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the entire point of the movie. And so you go from going, look how fucking flashy and pretentious the chef is, and he's just being an asshole, and it's like, no, he has this entire plan because people were like being assholes to him, and like the couple, they've been here 30 times. Name a dish, and the guy's like the salmon because he doesn't appreciate the art. Then you have the young people being like, we're just here because it's the fucking famous place, whoa, you know. And then it's like they're assholes too. And then you have like the pretentious old lady, and then the guy who's like been sleeping around with escorts and stuff like that. And then you have that one other pretentious guy who thinks he's better than everyone because he knows everything, but he can't cook for shit. And then when he's like, what the fuck? He's like, what is this? And he just goes tells him, kill yourself. And he goes and hangs himself because that's how fucking ashamed he is that he thought he could be a connoisseur and then be an asshole and bring an innocent lady over, fully knowing that they were all going to die, and he didn't even give a shit because that's how blinded he was by like the stardom and the fact that she could still tell the chef, give me a cheeseburger, okay? And, you know, I don't want any of your fancy schmancy. Give me a fucking cheeseburger, because she saw what he used to be like, the passion that he used to have when he would make that cheeseburger. And when he was making, I'm so fucking hungry. When he was making that cheeseburger, it looked so good. And he was like, and he was so happy that someone was like asking for something. And then she's like, I'll take it to go. Because it's like, yeah, it's that good. And he's like, huh, all right. And then she played the game. She won. She got the loophole. She's fine to get out because he knew she wasn't supposed to be playing the game in the first place. And then all the other rich people, they're assholes, whatever, they die. But it was so good.
Okay.
It was great.
The fact that the movie, like points it out, like this is that they're so obvious with what they're doing. It was super corny to me. I felt just super corny. It was like,
What do you mean?
Like all the lines they were giving these little like influencers and like, oh, look at our movie. Like we're pointing out the hypocrisy of society.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're doing like you're doing the thing that you're making fun of, dude.
That's the point. That's
I didn't
satire.
Like,
You
yeah,
don't
it's
like
satire. It's satire. I'm just like,
it was amazing. It's a black comedy. Because it's satire.
I just wasn't a fan.
Oh, it was so good.
Like, and it was
I wanna watch
overhyped.
again,
I think it was overhyped. The cast was all right.
I don't think it was overhyped. I think it was hyped exactly as good as it was. The actors were all so good.
Yeah.
Like they were.
I like the messages it was
good.
saying. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, look at like we get our resources from the earth and stuff, and you're
Mhm.
just like kind of throwing them away and
Exactly.
shit. This is good. I'm like, okay.
Appreciate the thing for what
Yeah.
it is and for how the effort people put into it. Don't just go, I'm eating a plate. It's
I don't know.
salmon.
Maybe because that happens to be a lot where I do things do overhype it, and then I watch it, I'm like, dude, this does not reach the expectation that you were trying to sell to me, dude. I'm like, what? I'm like,
And I didn't even watch the menu when it premiered. I watched it
You
after
watched it way
hearing.
after,
yeah,
yeah.
I watched people were like talking about it. And I was like, oh okay. And then I shit you not, we go and watch it in the theater because I have the Regal pass, right? So I'm like, we don't actually like pay for the ticket, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, I'm like on HBO Max. I'm like, huh, the menu's on here. I'm like, wait, it's already been on HBO Max for like a week. Why was it still in the theater? You know,
Right.
but like I don't know. It was just that good of a
Okay.
theatrical experience that I enjoyed it that much. But yeah, dude.
What's the name of the actor? Hugo Weaving, I think.
No,
Is that
no,
the
no,
name,
no.
dude? Is it?
Oh no!
Who
It's
is the main
fucking
guy?
it's Voldemort. I forget his
It is
name.
Voldemort.
It's not Hugo. Hugo Weaving's the Matrix guy.
Voldemort actor. Ralph Fiennes.
Rafe
Ralph
Fiennes. It's not pronounced Ralph. Isn't that funny? I was always like Ralph Fiennes or something.
Rafe
Fiennes is his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
he was amazing. Shut the fuck
No,
up.
he
You go.
was cool.
Eh,
He
don't
was
go.
cool.
Eh.
He was cool. He
Don't
was cool.
fucking the menu, dude. And it was funny because everyone was tweeting like, "Ooh, I bet the twist is they eat people," and even the fucking Twitter of the menu was like, "The twist is not that they eat people. We're not that lazy." You know, because it's like, oh, rich people, they're eating. What's gonna happen, right? And you know
Right.
how
I
the
think that's
cliche.
also what the trailer was kind of sell that. Oh, there's like a twist or there was
Exactly, like it's the menu.
Yeah.
We're all part of the menu,
Right,
if you know
right,
what I mean. But we didn't know what he meant till we actually saw the movie. That the menu is the performance of the
Right.
entire restaurant. But that was. I still have some questions too of like, if that guy was so ready to die, the first one, right? Why was he like shaking right before he was? You know, if the other ones were like, yeah, we're ready to die, we'll sit here and we'll get burned to flames. But the first guy who set up the tarp was like, and then, you know. He seemed afraid to die, like hesitant, but I'm like, is that why he went first? Is that why the chef made him go first? But
Was that in the trailer?
I think so.
Could have been like trailer bait.
Maybe
kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, either way,
Yeah.
very good
Okay.
movie.
White Noise. You ever heard of White Noise?
Didn't see it.
It's something with Adam Driver. Adam Driver makes bad movies.
Yeah, he does.
He does make a lot of bad movies, dude.
He's getting that coin, dude.
It's basically about existential dread. It's a remake of or not remake, but it comes from a book. It's basically about like this town and they're being which is crazy because it's kind of happened in real life where a train crashed and all these chemicals were getting spewed everywhere and like there was like flames
Yeah.
and they thought the world was gonna end, some shit like that. So there was all this like worry and panic and everybody was panic buying and everybody was and then the story goes from that gets wrapped up in a week to like the wife cheats and the husband cheats or some shit and then like they end up at a hospital
Mhm.
because like someone got shot or something and they're like, oh well, you know, we're afraid of death. Like what? That movie, it's just a bad movie, dude.
Yeah, it's got like a 5.7 on
That's a bad
IMDb,
movie.
64% Rotten
It's like a
Tomatoes.
super artsy movie and like I think they didn't make it beforehand because like a lot of like the people that were wanted to that were talked about making it, they were like, dude, that movie's impossible to make into an actual successful movie because the original source material is so abstract. It's super abstract.
Oh.
It's just super dumb. It's like
How are you gonna get a storyline from this
Yeah.
abstraction? Okay.
yeah, because it's just pivots way too hard into like these other themes. That's
It's like
not
it's like
good.
it's supposed to be chaotic, and it's like no, it's supposed to be a movie.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just super not good because
Not good.
And it's like it's fine, but like
It's a
it's
movie.
fine that they attempted it, but it's like
happened.
damn. Like, but I think the Whale didn't come out this year, but I seen the Whale this year. I think
No, I think it did.
it did. Oh, like okay, the
Dude,
Whale.
we're in fucking
Oh,
December already.
The Whale, yeah, dude.
2024 is now.
The Whale was translated from theater play,
No shit. That
Two-
was last year. How the fuck?
yeah, last year, to film, and I love that fucking movie. Even though it takes place in one apartment,
Yeah.
just a living room of an apartment, and I love that fucking movie.
The Whale came out December 9th of 2022. Literally last
Yeah.
year.
Oh yeah, the very
1 year
end,
ago.
yeah. But it's one of my top dramatic drama movies.
A24.
But yeah, A24, The Whale, dude. Okay, my last one is Glass Onion, the sequel to Knives Out.
I never saw it.
The Knives Out's amazing. Knives Out is
Yeah.
awesome.
But Glass Onion's
Glass
kind of
Onion's
like,
stupid.
haha, here's our Netflix movie, guys. Look, we
Glass
got it
Onion
for famous
is
people.
exactly what Glass Onion means. It's like the mystery is there is no mystery. That you can see
Okay.
right through it.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's like whoever you thought was gonna do it did it.
That's
And that's retarded. That's a stupid
that's not the
who
point of a
done
mystery
it.
movie.
It makes you want to like guess. Throughout the whole movie makes me want to guess who's the killer.
Yeah.
At the very end, it's like, oh, you see right through me. It's like the person you thought was gonna do it. It's fucking retarded. I was like, why make this movie? This is not a whodunit.
It's I know who did it.
It's he's right there. It's the fucking
Yeah.
main rich. It's like making fun of Elon Musk too, like billionaire kind
Oh,
of thing.
okay.
It's like, oh, it's the rich fucking guy. Like,
It's like,
good
why do you
pay
think
to
it's
get
me?
away
Because
with
I'm
it.
a rich asshole. It's like, yeah. And
Yeah.
then at the end of the movie, wait, I was right. Haha, you were right the whole time.
Yeah,
He's twirling his little mustache.
Bad movie.
That's so fucking funny.
Let me see. There was another one that I seen that
That
was
is really
like,
bad.
I would probably replace the menu because he kind of convinced me that it's actually not as bad as
Dude,
maybe I thought it
It's
was.
amazing.
So hold on.
It's amazing. What other one, man? And the menu came out last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
I mean, there's a lot of 2020. Yeah, September 10th. Oh, shit.
So late last year.
Literally, yeah, late last year.
Oh, really?
That makes
okay,
sense.
But yeah.
November 18th, 2022. Streaming January 3rd. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. What did it get? It got... Let me see. I know it was really high up, too, because everyone actually liked it. 88% Rotten Tomatoes. Yep. 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb. Okay. I mean... Most searched horror movie on streaming. That's hilarious.
Which one?
The Menu. Of
It's not a
2022.
horror movie?
Dude,
The fuck?
apparently it is, right?
That's stupid.
Oh, okay. No, it's in the top 10 most searched horror movies. That's funny. How scary is the Menu movie?
It's not
Yeah,
scary
it's
at
not scary or intense. Well, okay, it is intense, but it's such a good movie. Let's watch it. Let's watch it again.
all. Okay, probably replacing that would be Skinamarink, which is like
Skinamarink.
I think it's like some like
2022.
art film horror movie. It's like pretty bad. It's,
4.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
So it's
Deserved.
bad. It's just like it's too abstract for what it's trying to be. It's too abstract. There's no story. It's just like weird noises and like weird angles of like this house and like this family supposed to be there. It's supposed to be like people have interpreted it to be like it's kind of like what's the place between life hell and heaven?
Limbo.
Like limbo kind of thing, or like these people don't know they're dead or not, or if it's just a weird like abstract thing. It's just not good. But the marketing for it was great. That's why a lot of people saw
Everyone
it.
was hyped for it.
But
That's
you know what I'm
funny.
talking about.
Never saw it though.
Look at
Never even heard of
the
it.
trailer looks good.
Yeah,
But
that's funny.
as soon as you do watch it, it's so fucking bad. It's just like weird and like no like if there was any bit of a story, I would have been like, this is cool.
Mhm.
But there was nothing. I was like, what? It's just so bad.
Gotcha.
It's what? It's just an art film, like an art house.
It's
film.
just pretentious.
Yeah.
It's just a
Yeah.
pretentious film. Okay, that's valid.
Alright, what about you? Any bad? Any good?
So I think I'm like trying to look through what movies I saw this year, right? I didn't see that many, to be fair. In theaters, there was a couple that I saw. Five Nights at Freddy's was it was okay, you know. It was better than I expected it
I
to
didn't
be.
watch it yet.
Well, because it's on Peacock, right?
It's on Peacock, yeah.
Let me see. We have my purchases. No, yeah. See, it doesn't. I hate that it only shows me. It shows me my two last purchases. It doesn't show me anything else. It's bullshit. No, there's nothing else. And if that's what I'm viewing, right? Because look, right.
That's fucking
So
sucks.
I'm trying to see. That's it. Promos, Crime Club, theaters. No, that's it. Past purchases, pieces of shit. Saw X was surprisingly good. I'll give that one my surprise. That was like my underdog. Surprisingly
the one
good.
about the porn?
no, Saw X.
Oh, Saw X.
Yeah,
I
the
meant
10th
X, sorry.
one. No. Let me see.
The A24 one, X. the
Movies
prequel to
in
Pearl, or the
2023.
second one to Pearl, or something like that.
Yeah, I've only seen, like I saw Shazam! Fury of the Gods, Guardians of the Galaxy, Blue Beetle. I heard Fool's Paradise was pretty bad. Fool's Paradise, you saw it?
It's just like
Charlie
another-
Day?
Yeah, I just watched it recently. I didn't sit through the whole thing, but like that's why I didn't add it to my list. But like, it's just like weird. It's just like, why make this? It's like
Okay.
nothing happens. Like it's like kind of a take on modern Hollywood, but it's from the eyes of like some dumb fuck that doesn't understand anything. So
Yeah.
it's like, But like,
Why did you make
is it
this?
supposed to be heartwarming? It's not heartwarming.
Spider-Man was good. Oh, yeah, I mean, for me, the worst one was definitely The Nun 2.
Really?
That was pretty bad.
The Nun 2 is not bad. I don't think it's
pretty
bad.
Quantumania, yeah, saw Quantumania. I don't know. I was gonna watch The Creator because everyone's like, oh, it's really good,
everybody's hyped
but
on it.
apparently it had like a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, but I never got around to
I
watching
think
it.
it's on
That's
Hulu right now.
why. I think it is too.
Yeah.
Poison.
Excited for that one.
Winnie the Pooh. Stupid. Oh, the horror movie. I never saw
I
it.
didn't watch it, but they said it was good too. Actually,
Yeah.
I heard it was alright.
Let me see. Yeah, no, because the good ones, I can tell you the good ones I saw are same thing. Barbie, Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Barbie was
Best
cool.
movies. Oh, 2023. Let's see. The best movies 2023 ranked, right? So, the first Slam Dunk. What the fuck is this?
That's some stupid
Anime. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Okay. Blackberry. Apparently, Blackberry's really good.
I gotta watch it, dude. I'm very. I want to
Because it's got Glenn Howerton.
Yes, and he went to Juilliard, dude. He's supposed to be a good actor.
He is. He's a great actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
He's a great actor. Godzilla -1. Okay, that makes sense. I've literally heard of none of these. The Beasts full time. Yeah, this is all like okay. Yeah, it's like foreign movies and stuff. But I mean, they didn't have like releases here, you know. So
Yeah,
TMNT Mutant Mayhem.
I heard that was bad.
People are saying it's really good. I don't know. Let me see. We got okay. So Barbie, yeah, we know that. The Holdovers, I don't know that. Maestro, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, yeah, I saw that one. Fair Play, nope. Rust. I'm telling you, I've seen like 12 movies. I didn't even see the Super Mario Bros. As of today,
Watch it?
I've still not seen Super
I
Mario
thought
Bros.
you
movie.
would be all over that.
Isn't that funny? Me too. I was like, oh my god, we gotta watch it. But then like something came up, and then like another thing came up, and then like another thing
And it
came
was
up,
out of
and
theater
then,
anyway.
and yeah, no,
I think
and
that was
then-
like one of the top like 4 or 5 highest grossing of the year.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, let's look at the highest grossing and see which ones
I
I've
think
seen.
it's Barbie, Oppenheimer,
Highest
that one.
grossing
Yeah.
movies of 2023.
What else?
Okay, yeah. Number 1 is Barbie.
Barbie.
Number 2, Super Mario. Oh my God, Barbie at 1.4 billion.
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros. At 1.3 billion.
Wow.
Oppenheimer 952.
Yep.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Fast X. Who watches that dog shit? Okay, I've never seen Fast X, but that for me is the worst movie of 2023. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, The Little Mermaid, Mission Impossible, Elemental. Really?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I don't think I had that one to my list, but it's so good.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but
It's about like
I guess it's good.
Another family trauma
Okay.
fucking movie kind of
You
thing.
love them family trauma.
It's good.
Bitches love family trauma. Dude, Ant-Man and the Wasp made more movie than John Wick Chapter 4.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Made more. The Quantumania made more than Chapter 4. That's funny,
That's
right?
Because I think that one's better.
Transformers, and then Meg, and then Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny, which was fucking terrible. The Hunger Games. My parents said that The Hunger Games is good. Never saw it.
I didn't watch it.
Wonka.
The
Apparently.
prequel, right?
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's. I saw that one. The Flash was surprisingly good. I like The Flash. I know people are like, ooh, it's like terrible or whatever because it's just
People
bullshit.
boycotted
but
it too because of the whole
Yeah.
Ezra Miller.
yeah,
Being
but
a piece of shit.
he was surprisingly very good actor.
very good.
I'm not.
He's in 90% of it.
surprised. Yeah, dude,
It's his face,
him
90%
playing
of it,
two
yeah.
different people. That
Oh,
was actually
yeah.
really good. The Nun 2 made only $2 million less than The Flash.
And that's for
That's
horror.
so dumb,
Compared to
yeah.
a superhero movie,
Yeah.
that's actually weird. You know what I mean?
I think the highest. Well, technically, Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
'Cause
290.
horror movies don't make as much money ever.
Meg 2. I think Meg 2 would be the highest, like, scary or whatever movie. But because that one's rated R. Sound of Freedom. The Marvels.
Oh, I just learned something about the Sound of Freedom.
Yeah.
So it was crowdfunded, right? By a bunch of like Trumpies and shit.
Yeah.
So when you crowdfund it,
Wait.
they gave you a ticket.
Yeah. They gave you
So-
free tickets so they could boost their
But
box
on
office. thing.
TikTok, people were promoting it like, look, they don't want you to see this movie. Like all the fucking heating's off. The heating's off because nobody's in the fucking theater because all the tickets were already sold beforehand.
Yep.
So that's why nobody's there, but all the tickets are bought.
Yep.
That's why they did good.
They're like, look, it said everything was reserved, and when I went in, I was the only person with the, like 5
Yeah.
other people. And
So
it's
there was
like,
a whole thing about it. Like,
yeah, it was just
but it
stupidity.
kind of helped the marketing though.
It was just stupidity.
Right now, I think they barely put it on Hulu, so I might check it out.
I-
But it's made by weirdos
Yeah.
about a weird topic, so I'm like,
And funnily enough, like 3 of the producers
Yeah.
are convicted child molesters and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's like, what are they trying to overcompensate? You know, they're like, I couldn't have possibly
Right.
have touched those kids. I'm making a movie about saving the kids, and it's like,
Yeah.
bruh. And they were trying to frame it as like it's a documentary, right? But like it's based on life. It's like no, it's based on one lie told by like a soldier, and
really?
just bullshit. It's the entire thing is bullshit.
Damn.
I know.
Oh shit.
Scream 4 or Scream 6. I think Scream 6 is pretty bad.
Scream 6. You don't watch it? Oh yeah.
I did watch
this year
it.
I watched the first 3. I liked them.
Okay, the first Scream is another horror
It's a
classic
classic.
because every other Scream movie after that just plays on it.
Yeah,
and then
well,
this one was like, oh,
that's satire.
you thought it was gonna be
at the-
this and
at
this
the highest
and this
level.
and this.
That's satire, dude. It's just making references
yeah.
to other ones, and then itself get parodied in the Scary Movie.
Yeah,
in the movies, dude. I was
Scary
like,
movie was
what?
actually Scary movie was fucking hilarious. The first
It's
one,
great. It's like such a mind twist. It's like what?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Magic Mike's Last Dance, 57 million.
That was like one of the worst.
Knock at the
performing-
Cabin.
It's like not Vin Diesel. What's the other guy's name? The guy that plays Drax.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Like trying to predict the end of the world or some shit. It's one of those.
Asteroid City.
I watched it. It wasn't that good.
I was gonna say people were really like, oh, he's all pretentious and stuff like that. It's just another like one of his movies.
Yeah.
Have you seen his meltdown? They got him. Wes Anderson. Yeah.
What? For the
Nice.
movie or what?
For I don't remember where this was, but listen. A year ago.
No way.
What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah.
Everything has to be symmetrical. If it's not going to be symmetrical, it's not going in the movie. I'm Wes Anderson. I'm in the Grand Budapest Hotel. Your wife? I'm on the phone every day with studios telling them I need more money for my stop motion Holocaust movie.
Oh my
You guys
god.
want to deal with this? If everything isn't center frame, how is the audience supposed to know it's my movie?
Hey, like I think
that's
he has
not
a
real.
point. It's not real. I was like, hey, he has a point though. He's the king of like his style.
That's so stupid.
That's
but
directing.
Yeah, this guy's. It was funny because when I saw this on Reddit, and it's a year ago now, I saw this on Reddit and I was like, oh shit. But then like after
Yeah.
like the first when he said my stop motion Holocaust, I was like, wait,
He's
what?
never made one of those. Yeah, but it's a good idea. it's not a bad
It's
idea.
like- and it's like, why does everybody think it's fake? He literally says, "I'm Wes Anderson." What more proof do you need?
That's funny.
But
That is
right,
fucking
like I know
funny.
the first like few seconds,
He's
you're like,
like,
oh my god,
"Oh."
because there's so many other meltdowns that people have where they're like,
Yeah.
you guys don't want to take this seriously. I'm like this director. You want to work with me? This is how we do it. And you're like,
Right.
wow, he's an asshole. But it's like maybe that's just his craft, right? And then you have fucking what's his dumbass where he's like,
Stanley Kubrick.
no. Stanley Kubrick was an asshole, yeah. But the guy who's like the Irishman, the fucking
Martin Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese being like, Marvel movies aren't real movies. And then he goes on and creates a 3-hour long movie of old people being like, we're in our 20s. That was a punch. Like literally, the Irishman.
That was the Irishman. Oh
it
my
was
God,
so
yeah.
fucking bad.
That was so bad. Yeah. Really?
Okay, I know people are like, oh, it's really good. But if it's like one of that, it's the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood thing for me where it's like,
Oh,
think
yeah.
about it. It's the old times, guys. Come on. But like the CGI and all the other bullshit, like he could have 100% just gotten new actors. But because I'm Martin Scorsese, I've worked with
And
these
that's
guys
De
before.
Niro, and that's fucking Joe Pesci or whatever. Yeah. You
They're
know?
like they're acting like 20-year-olds. Come on, CGI their face, but then they don't move like 20-year-olds.
right. They barely
So
can run
stupid.
or anything.
Yeah, let me see. I was trying to look up the so Asteroid City box office was really low, and I wanted to see what the budget was to see if they fucking 25 million. Okay, it's not
It's not that
crazy,
expensive.
but yeah, they made 54 million. So
I made the Grand Budapest Hotel, which is a good movie, but it's like what?
I don't know. I feel like that's where he got famous. That's why the guy says it as a joke.
Yeah,
but he's
that one. Which was okay? What's his like most famous movie?
I think that one and
That one
the
and Moonrise Kingdom.
no. What's the Blood Diamond one?
The what?
The one about the blood diamonds. Let me see.
He didn't do
Wes
Blood
Anderson. Blood
Fucking-
Diamond movie. I swear to
There's a movie
God.
called Blood Diamond.
No, I know there's one called Blood Diamond, but I'm trying to find the. I don't know why I'm thinking it's
What?
Wes Anderson
Wes
movies.
Anderson did
I think
Bottle Rocket, Grand Budapest, fucking what else?
I think it was-
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I think I'm thinking of the Grand Budapest Hotel. That's why.
yeah.
No.
The Lobster. Did he do Lobster? No. I
fuck.
don't think he did Lobster.
Oh my god, he hasn't had that many movies? The Life
He has,
Aquatic?
He has like
That's
10
it?
movies. Yeah.
That's literally, yeah, Moonrise Kingdom,
That's the
Rampage.
one with the family and the weird.
French Dispatch? No.
No.
Okay. So the ones I know him of is Fantastic Mr. Fox, The Life Aquatic, The Royal Tenenbaums,
The Royal Tenenbaums. That
Those
one's
are-
alright. Actors are
Rushmore,
good.
Bottle Rocket, Moonrise Kingdom, Grand Budapest.
Bottle Rocket's
Is that
actually
it?
a remake of his original short film, which is
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
funny.
With Owen Wilson and some guys he came up with. It's pretty cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see Wes Anderson's fucking movies, because I swear to God, I feel like there's been more than I'm looking at. Okay, director, right? Or writer, I guess, because I don't know if they all count. So it was Bottle Rocket, the screenplay, and then Bottle Rocket the movie in 1996, Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, Life Aquatic, American Express, no, it's not real. The Darjeeling Limited, Hotel Chevalier, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Moonrise Kingdom, Grand Budapest Hotel. I think it is Grand Budapest Hotel then.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
Might the
it is.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
And
a
Ra-
good
and
movie,
Rafe
but
Fiennes is in that one too.
It's like, but it's not The Godfather. Dude. It's like, it's good.
8.1
it's
stars.
wholesome.
Ooh.
But it's not fucking like an all-time like movie. It's great. It's good.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And it was funny because I remember when the French Dispatch came out, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this one," but it was like, eh.
Yeah.
People were like, eh. Same thing with
A bunch
Asteroid
of-
City.
yeah, a bunch of movies are.
Isle of Dogs was okay,
I
but
gotta see that one.
we've reached the end of our hour. That's Broke Till Friday
All right.
podcast.
Yeah, that was a good one. I fucking love films, dude. Yeah, what you pawing at me? What you pawing at me for? What you pawing at me? We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat, and we're broke till Friday. Bye, my friends, we'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat, and we're broke till Friday.